Hey guys, so today I'm going to be playing on my Golden Ivy Equestrian Center world. I've been working on this world for quite some time. I did do a barn tour over this video about a month or so ago, and I've been just adding more stuff to it. So today we are going to be hopefully working on a cross-country course. I kind of already started the other day working on it and kind of just getting a feel for how I wanted it to be. So this is the very sad start to what my cross-country course is going to eventually look like, and it's going to wrap all the way around here. I'll probably have it reach out to that village at some point, and then I'll probably have it somehow wrap back over here or wrap to the front of the barn. But we're gonna hopefully work on that some today, and then I do need to do some cleaning out in this barn. So I have a bunch of horses that I have in barns that I'm not currently using for breeding as of right now, and I need to kind of clean them out and make space for more newer breeding horses. So I'm going to be adding stallions. Mostly are the ones that needed to be like cleared out, so I'm going to be adding them mostly to this pasture. This pasture has a few horses in it already, so this pasture can fit a ton of horses because it's so large, and I do plan on expanding it in the future. Right now I think I have around 10 horses in here, so there is definitely space for so many more ponies to be added out into this. So we are mostly going to be cleaning out the stallions today. The mares I'm not too concerned about, but we do need to clear out some of the stallions so that I can have more space for better breeding horses. So we're going to start in this barn. This is the very first barn that was built on this world. So we're just going to start with this one because this one I don't really use too many horses in it for breeding. So we're just gonna, what I look for is horses that have a skill set that are very good, or excellent as of right now. I'm not really too much, I don't have a problem with average horses, but I do want to breed, better horses. So here's Titan. He was actually a foundation horse. He's been in this stall for the longest time. And I think I'm probably gonna move him out. Let me clear all my inventory because I have a bunch of random stuff in here that I don't really need at the moment. And then we're just gonna grab a saddle for now. That's all we're gonna need. And then we're just pretty much gonna be looking at their genetic books and see if they are gonna be worth keeping in the breeding program or not. So this is kind of what I'm looking for. Good, good, otherwise very average. I honestly haven't used him that much. He's not really super special coloring or anything. He's just a Bay Overo. So I haven't really used him very much for our breeding program. So I'm considering retiring him and letting him go and live his life out in the pasture, just because I don't really use him that much and I have way better horses than him. So let's go ahead and move him out. And he gets to go now be a pasture pony. He is pretty good, I will say that. Like his speed is pretty good. And so I have this chest here with all of the genetic books in this that are in this pasture. Most of these guys have never bred horses. They have just been turned into pasture ponies because their skill sets aren't really the best. So most of them have never had a foal or been bred to a mare. Okay. And then next we have Bandit. Bandit I am going to be keeping because he's actually a pretty good horse. And I do like his coloring a lot, but we are going to be keeping him because I still use him quite a bit for breeding. So next we have Arrow. He's also a foundation horse. He's been here since the beginning. And I think I'm going to retire him. I haven't really used him too much for breeding. So I think it is going to be time to retire him for right now. He does have the splash white gene, which is quite tempting. I don't have a splash foal in this world, I don't think. I might keep him just for that splash gene, and see if we can get a splash full out of him. Here is Copper. He is not a foundation horse, but he was one of them from the beginning, and I think I'm going to retire him because I have many other Appaloosas that are better for him, or that are better than him. So we are going to retire him. He's had quite a lot of babies here. He's actually probably had the most Appaloosa foals. Like, he started our Appaloosa breeding program for the most part. His dad was Graffiti, and Graffiti was one of the foundation horses from this world. I think that's him right there. I think that's Graffiti. Yeah, that's Graffiti. That's his dad. He's one of the foundation horses from this world. But we have many other Appaloosas now that are better. And then my purpose for doing this is we can make room for foals. So this is Blue. I'm actually going to keep him because I still use him quite a bit. He is one of the only black horses that I have in this world, or a horse with a black base. So we are going to keep him because I do use him quite a bit for breeding still. Okay, here is Woodrow. Woodrow has had a few babies, not tremendous amount. He is a Pentalosa, but I think I might retire him because I don't really use him that much anymore. Yeah, I think I'm going to retire him. And he's on the smaller side, and I do have quite a lot of tiny ponies in this world, and I'm trying to breed for bigger horses. So he can come out here and be a happy gelding now. Okay, next we have Atlas. So Atlas I do use for breeding quite a bit still. Let me just take a look. He's had a lot of foals that are probably better than him now, so I might come back to him and decide to retire him, but for now I'm going to keep him because I still use him, and then I'm going to have a look at his babies as well. So here's Cisco. Cisco, I haven't used in a minute, but I used to use him quite often. He was actually, he's a foundation horse, and he actually created like most of our cream colored horses from this barn. Bandit, who y'all saw earlier, was actually a foal from Cisco, and I'm going to keep Cisco for now because I still do use him. And then next we have Gambit. Gambit is going to stay in here because I do use him quite a bit as well. Like I said, I don't have very many black horses. I think I only have 3, and he's one of them, and he is a Rabicano. And I've been trying to breed Rabicanos more into this program, so he is going to be staying. Let's look in here. So here we have Winston. Winston is Woodrow, one of Woodrow's foals, and I think I'm going to retire Winston. I don't think I've ever used him for breeding, actually. Actually, no, I take that back. I have, but I don't use him quite often. He's not a favorite of mine to breed, so we are going to retire him, and he can go be with his dad, Woodrow. And I want to say Winston was honestly probably one of our first foals in this world. So that's really fun. Okay, here we have Kodiak. Kodiak is our first blanket Appaloosa, and I think I might retire him. He hasn't been used in a minute, but he is also one of our founding horses. Yeah, I'm definitely going to retire him because he's pretty average with poor, and I don't really use him too much. So I am definitely going to retire Kodiak. And he stands at 13.3 hands, so he's really tiny. And I want to say Copper is his foal as well. I don't really remember, but I want to say that that's his foal. But I could be really wrong because I have way too many horses in this world. And I'm not too worried about what horses I'm putting in that pasture because I can always expand it if needed. Okay, this is Wrangler, I believe. Yeah. Wrangler is a Bright Bay. He's pretty good, actually. I have started using him more. So I'm actually going to keep Wrangler around for a little bit longer. Okay, here we have Comet. Comet I kind of use and kind of don't use at the same time. So he is a Pentaloosa, I believe, but he does have a genetic condition that I'm kind of experimenting with. He's not the best at all, by all means, but he has uveitis, which affects the eyes, I think. And then he is a Pentaloosa, and I've kind of been experimenting with him to see if maybe his condition will be passed on to foals, but I think it just depends on who he's bred to, who the mare is. But I'm going to keep him around for a little bit longer, just to experiment with him because I really do like his coat a lot. Okay, here we have another Appaloosa. This is Aztec. I believe he's a newer guy for me. I don't think I've bred him yet, so I'm probably going to keep him around for a little bit. Yeah, I'm probably going to keep him around, see if I can breed him to a mare that has better speed, because his jump is really, really good. And he is a Leopard Abbey. Or he has the Leopard complex. He's not a leopard, but he has the complex. So we're going to keep him around. This is Ritz. He's our very first chestnut in this world. I think I'm going to retire him. Because he does have another, this is one of his foals, Flame. Let me go ahead and, so Flame is actually not as good as Ritz. So Ritz we're going to actually keep around for a little bit, and we're going to retire Flame instead. Because I don't need a lot of sorrels around here. Okay. And this is getting big pretty quick. So 6, 12, 18, 19 horses in this pasture as of right now, so we might have to expand it a little bit. Okay, here is a Rome. He is my first silver dapple in this world. He's kind of like a mealy color as well. And he's also a foundation horse, I believe. So I think we are going to retire him at this point because he's had quite a lot of foals. Most of the silver dapple horses I have in this world, he has sired. So we're going to go ahead and retire him. He is a really good horse. I will say that. But I don't really use him too much for breeding anymore. And the whole point was to add more like variation of horse colors when I spawn him in as a foundation horse. Okay, here is Dallas. He's a Palomino, I think, with dapples. I don't think I've ever used him for breeding yet. I've had him for some time, but I don't think I've ever used him for breeding. But he's really not all that good. I will say that. I will keep him around for a little bit just so I can breed him 1 or 2 times and see what foals he can throw. Okay, here is Casper. He's also a new guy. I don't think I have bred him at all yet, and I think I'm going to keep him around and see what foals he can throw. He's really not all that good either, but we will maybe come back. We'll come back to him and Dallas, and if I need more horses to move out of here, they can be moved out of here. Okay, this is Zodiac. He was our, he's another foundation horse. He was our first Champagne guy, and I think I'm going to retire him. He's sired quite a lot of foals, and I think I'm going to retire him for now. Actually, you know what? I do have a mare I want to breed him to. So I'm going to keep him around, breed him to another mare, and then I will retire him. Because he's a foundation horse, but he's the only champagne colored stallion that I do have. Okay, here is Gunner. He is a Bayronne Rabicano. I really do like his color, but I don't really use him too much for breeding. And I want to say his dad is Gambit, if I remember correctly, who's our black Rabicano stallion. So there's him, and then we have, this is Boone. Boone is also pretty. Let's see. Boone is just pretty much average. He's also a Pentelusa. And then we have, oh, this is one of our new guys. This is Mozart. He's a Pentelusa. Mozart is definitely staying for now because he's brand new. So I think I'm going to keep Boone, perhaps, for now. Maybe. I'm kind of stuck in between Boone and Gunner. Okay, I'm gonna keep Boone for now. Gunner, I think I'm going to keep Gunner for now too, because I really do want more Rabicanos. So we're going to keep these guys around for now, and then these two, this one and Dallas, are maybe horses that we can retire. So let's go to this last stallion barn and see what ponies we have in here. So this is no one apparently. This is Crimson. Crimson is a new guy. I don't think I've bred him yet. So he's sticking around for now. He's pretty good. He's just a regular old Palomino. Okay, here we have Tobias. Tobias is a horse I actually bred yesterday. He's a really pretty dark bay. If I remember correctly, he is pretty good too. Yeah, he's for the most part good. So we're going to keep him around for a little bit longer. This is Echo. We're keeping him because I only have 2 splash horses. This is Hawk. He's a Bay Tobiano, I think. Hawk, we can probably retire. He's not really too special. I've never bred him. Actually, correction, I have bred him before. But I think we're going to retire him. I don't really use him too much anymore. He is pretty big, which is a plus. Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to refresh my live stream real quick because I'm watching it on my phone because that's like the only way I can see the chat. And it like freezes up sometimes, so I have to refresh it every so often. Okay. Alright, next we have Skip. Skip, if I remember correctly, is a pretty good guy as well. He's a pretty good horse. Yeah, he's just a regular roan, so we're gonna keep him for now. And I will definitely use him more. Okay, next we have Apache. Apache's going to be staying. He's one of our newer Appaloosas. So I'm going to keep him for now. And then in here is Loki. I also bred him yesterday. He is definitely staying. This one's already empty. Okay, in here we have Whirlwind. He's a buckskin with dapples, I think. Maybe Pentelusa? I'm not entirely sure. He's actually really good. I don't know why I haven't used him for breeding yet. Yeah, he's just a cream buckskin Tobiano. We're keeping him though because his skills are really good. This is Teddy. He's a dun snowcap puppy. Oh, did not mean to do that. We are going to He does have that pour in there, but everything else is pretty good. I think I'm going to keep him for now. I don't have many duns in this world, so we're going to keep him for now. Let me fix this before I completely just forget about it. There we go. Alright, and then in here is Tempest. He, I think, is going to be staying with us. I do like him. I do like using him for breeding. Okay, and then in here we have Blaze. I have used Blaze for a few breedings. Let me take a look. We are going to retire him, I think, because there are better horses than him. So we're going to retire him. He did produce quite a lot of good foals, so I'm happy to retire him. He's a pretty good jumper. Okay, and then in here we have Pirate. Pirate I don't think I've ever used for breeding. He's just kind of been here. And I think I might retire him. He is a really pretty color. I don't know why I haven't bred him before. Okay, we're going to breed him and then see what foals he can produce, and then I will retire him. Because he's really not that good, but I do want to see. So this is Falcon. Falcon has produced good foals as well. I think I might keep him around. I'm just going to have to put him with mares that have better speed than him. Okay, let's go ahead and breed a few foals real quick, and then we can hopefully get rid of some of these maybe horses. I'm going to be breeding some of the maybe horses to see what they can produce. So let's start with Gunner. So Gunner is the Bay Rabacano. Not the Bay Roan Rabacano. We're going to try and put him with a better mare. So I'm going to take him, and we're going to go find one of our best mares that I could possibly find. None of these mares really are the best, I don't think. We're going to probably breed him to one of the mares in here. Okay, this guy is new, I think. Marigold is new. This one is new as well. I think it's a dun. Yeah, it's a dun Appy. She's pretty good. This is Sunny. She's also a Rabacano, but a Champagne Roan Rabacano. Sprinkles. Drama. This is Poppy. Piper is just a cream. I do need to go through these mares too, because some of them, this is Tate. Some of them are not the best either, so I do need to go through them. Okay, let's see. This one looks like a baked potato. This is a Champagne. Then these are empty. Okay, we have Dakota, who's just a bay. And then Rhapsody, who's our only black-based mare. Let's do this one. Let's do, don't remember what I named her, but we'll do this one. Topaz. We'll go ahead and do her. Okay. We'll go ahead and do this one. Also, I forgot I was building trees in here, and then I just gave up on one, I think. I think that's why that's still there. Okay. And then we're going to take him back to his stall. And then I think we'll grab, forgot his name. Not Zodiac. This one, Casper. We will grab Casper. And he does carry the Splash Gene, which is a little bit exciting. Maybe we'll do him and this Buckskin mare down here. Because I haven't bred her, I don't think. What's her name? Blossom. I haven't bred her, and she's really pretty. Let me see what her thing looks like. She's just pretty average. She also carries the Splash Gene, so that's promising. So we'll do these two. I do like her buckskin color. I like the bright buckskins. Like, they're a pretty color. I think they're called buttermilk buckskins in real life. I could be really, really wrong, so don't listen to me. But I think that might be what they're called. Okay. And we'll see what he can produce. Okay, and then we have Dallas. Dallas is a dappled Palomino silver dapple guy. So he's pretty tiny. Yeah, he's 14 hands. So I want to try and breed him maybe with a bigger horse. Maybe we'll do this one. I haven't bred her in a minute. Envy. Let's do these two. I haven't bred these guys. I haven't bred Envy in a while. And maybe we'll get a silver dapple Overo horse. I don't know. We'll breed him and her. And see what we get. Okay, and then I'm going to breed the other silver dapple stallion that I had. I think his name was Pirate. We're going to breed him as well. Oh, okay, yeah, we're going to breed him to someone. His speed is okay, could be faster. His jumping is not the best in the world, but that's perfectly okay. Okay, let's do... Let's see. Maybe we'll do these guys. These guys would be cute. Or maybe Sunny. Sprinkles. Okay, let's do these guys. I think these guys would be cute. Okay. We'll do those two. And then I know I have more maybe stallions that we're gonna keep, so I'll go through those. And then we can start working on the cross-country course. Okay, these three are all keepers. Whirlwind is a keeper. This guy is, I think, a maybe. I could be wrong. Keeper. Okay, and then these two. Okay. Let's go check the front barn. Okay. Keeper. Okay, this is Arrow. Is also a splash. Oh, how did I forget Jericho? Or not Jericho, Windsor. I forgot about him. Cisco, Alice, I think Atlas was a maybe. Okay, I think that's should be okay for now. These guys are all the mares that I have. These are mostly foundation mares, I believe. I'm not too worried about cleaning them out right now because I do have more space for mares. So let's just go work on the cross country course for a little bit, and then we will come back and check on the foals. Okay. So the path to the cross country course comes out of this second stallion barn that I have, and it kind of like conjoins right here to this path in front of the covered arena to where it makes this kind of dirt pathway. Also, this tree is very cool. I like this tree. So I don't, let me grab everything I'm gonna need. Okay, I'm gonna need a shovel. I'm going to need maybe I just do like the pathway and the jumps for now, and then maybe I do the trees after that. Okay, let's grab this. This is pretty natural. We'll grab some leaves. I like to use fencing. Maybe we'll just stick with this stuff for now. So I want my first jump to kind of come out of this corner. I don't remember how wide. Okay, there we go. So it's gonna kind of be like that. I think I can have like these leaves. This is just gonna be a very basic jump, I believe. Like so. I think I like that. It's pretty simple, but still pretty good. And then we're gonna like fill this in a little bit more. Perfect. I just kind of randomly place down the path. Okay, and I don't want it to be too close to the arena, but I kind of like where it's headed. Okay, and then I do want it to, this might be a little loud, let me turn this down. Okay, I kind of want it to come out this way and then start turning maybe right here. Do I like that? I do like that. This needs to come more out here though. Perfect. And then it's gonna turn, and then we're just gonna go straight. Perfect. I like where this is going. Okay, and then maybe, because there's gonna be trees, so you're not really gonna see where the jumps are. So I think we can put another jump here. That's far enough from the turn to where people can kind of, or you can kind of see where you're riding and what jump you're riding towards. So I'm trying to remember what cross-country jumps I did in a past world of mine, but I'm kind of struggling to remember, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it perhaps. Trying to think. I know I'm gonna have like a water jump. I know I'm gonna have like a drop. I know I'm gonna have like a ditch. I but for the start, I kind of want it to be easier jumps. Oh wait, I can definitely use, wait a minute, I can use the swim mod. I forgot I had that for a second. Where is this? I definitely forgot I had this. Okay, let's do, I know it has to be 5 apart, or 6 apart. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three. That's only 4. Alright. Oh, I see, okay. I don't know why I brain farted on that part. Okay. Let's see what we can do with the swim mod. Okay. I don't think I want a standard. I think I want a stair drop. What's a stair drop? Oh, I don't know what that is. Maybe a brush box, flower box, a coupe, a roll top. Okay, I like the roll top, but it's kind of backwards a little bit. Mini wall, ground pull, rail, plank, plank, plank. Okay, let's do a brush box. Or should I do like a log and then a brush box and then no. Actually, yeah, I kind of like that idea. So let's take this down. Let's build a log. I forgot about these. Okay, and then we will do, these are just temporary. Okay, we'll do a brush box like so, and then we'll get rid of this. And then we'll add some leaves to the side. Kind of build it out some. Okay, I kind of like that. That kind of works for me. I'm happy with that. Okay, and then we'll put okay, I kind of like that. So this isn't going to be like the world's largest cross-country course by any means, but I want it to be like a cute cross-country course. Not like super difficult, but okay, I love how I just like stopped with the pathway on this side. There we go. Okay, I'm liking this so far. This will all be covered with trees, so you like won't even be able to see the cross-country course from the covered arena. Let's do I guess we can do like a ditch next, perhaps. I need to try and remember how a ditch looks. Now, cross country isn't all about the jumps, it's about the distance and the stamina of the horse. So I don't need like a lot of jumps, I just need a large stretch of land, per se. Okay, this is actually wrong. This does not need to be a pathway. Okay, and then we will build a ditch up to here, I think. I still feel like that's so close, though. It is kind of close still. Let's expand this out a little bit more. I feel like that's a lot of brown grass. I needed to break it up a little bit. Much better. I do like this. Okay, and then we can have a ditch here. So to do the ditch, I think I'm going to do a ground pole. Or should we do we can do a coop. We'll break this, and then we can have the ditch here. Like so, and then we can build up some leaves again. That way it's not like you're just jumping into abyss. Actually, you are kind of like trying not to jump in an abyss of dirt, but it's okay. Okay, I kind of like this. So it's not the biggest ditch in the world, but the Minecraft horses don't really jump all the best in the world. So this will have to do, and I kind of like this. Okay. Let's go check on our foals real quick. Let me move all of this stuff out of the way. And let's go check on our babies. So the first mare bred, I believe, was in this far barn. It's like a maze of trees, which I do really like. Okay, it was this one. Topaz. She is almost there. She should be having a baby any second. So let's get everything prepared. We're going to need an anvil to name the baby. We're going to need a name tag. We're going to need a book. Perfect. And then I think that's it. I think that's good. And then I do already have a saddle on me. Yes. She really is such a pretty color. I do really like it. Now I just wish for a champagne stallion because I desperately need to retire Zodiac, my original champagne stallion, because he's more of a foundation horse. But oh, it's a baby. It's a baby. Oh, it's a Rabicano. Oh, yay. Oh, it's tiny. It's so cute though. This is kind of what I was hoping for a Rabicano. Not necessarily bay, but I'll take it. It's a tiny stallion, 13 two hands. Okay. Does it jump well? Okay. It's kind of a mid-sized jumper. Not the best, to be quite honest. But that's okay. I don't think I'm going to put him in this barn. This barn I'm kind of saving for like the best of the best horses. So we're going to throw him in here. We'll just go ahead and stick him in here. And we need a name for him. He's very pretty. He's very tiny too, which is kind of cute. But we need a name for him. He's very cute. Don't know what to name him. Let's look at his book real quick. He's not named, but we'll still take a look. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's just pretty average, so I might breed him like once or twice and then retire him, because he's not necessarily the best, which I kind of suspected with these horses that I bred. They were kind of like maybe horses. So we'll go ahead and keep him in here. I don't have a name for him. Let's name him real quick. What should we name you? Let me look at my list of names that I have on my phone. Okay. I think I have a name for him. It kind of suits him. So I think I'm going to name him Waylon. It kind of suits him. Alright, buddy. Waylon, and then we can get your book. Alright, so there's a good chance I won't breed him. Or I will maybe once to see what foals he can get. And then we'll probably retire him. Just because he's not really the best of the best. And then I will probably keep Gunner because I do like him. Okay, I don't remember what other horses I bred. Okay, I know I bred Envy, and she just had her foal. Oh, it's cute. It's a dappley cream. That's interesting. It's like a dappled buckskin. Oh, he's huge too. He's cute. I think his dad was Dallas, so that makes sense. He's 16 hands, so he's humongous. Unfortunately, not the best horse, however. Let's take a look. Yeah, really not that good. He is really pretty, though. I don't think I'm going to keep him, though, for breeding. I do have better creams than him, so I think I'm just going to retire him immediately. He's not going to breed any ponies. We're just going to toss him in here. Oh, I definitely need my saddle, though. And he actually looks like a horse I know in real life, so I'm going to name him after that horse. The horse's name is Duke. He looks like a horse at my boarding barn, and his mom is super sweet. And Duke in real life is a retired barrel horse that teaches little kids lessons now, so that's super cute. Okay, and then let's go find some more ponies that I've bred. I don't entirely remember what horses I've bred. Pony, here's a foal. Okay, it's a cute little Palomino Tobiano. Also pretty big. Okay, I got thrown into the horse's bum. Another stallion. See, this is why I cleared out that room, because lately all I've been getting is stallions. Okay, not the best jumper, but the speed I feel like is okay. Let's see. We'll throw him in here. Okay, he's alright. His speed could use a little bit of work, but I think I might keep him and breed him a couple times. So let's go ahead and name him. We're gonna name him Paladin. I think it suits him. Perfect. Okay. And then let's go find another foal. I'm really bad at remembering what mares I breed. Like, I breed them and then I just kind of forget about them. Okay, there's more in here. Did I read any of you guys? I did. Oh, it's a leopard. Oh, I haven't had one of these in a while. It's very interesting coat color. A very interesting leopard pattern. And I think that's a dorsal stripe, so I think it might have dun in it. This is a very beautiful pony. Maybe some silver dapple in it too, based off of the mane, but we'll see. Another stallion, because I can't ever get any mares, which is really unfortunate for me. Okay, kind of a mid horse anyways. Jumping is actually not horrible. Let me pop off and see. He's so beautiful, guys. Okay, he's a keeper. He does have silver dapple, he does have dun, and he's a leopard. So he's a silver dapple, he's a dun silver dapple leopard Appaloosa. Very interesting coat color. And I think he deserves a spot in this barn. So we're gonna go ahead and put him in this very first stall. He's so beautiful. I'm actually in love with him. He's adorable. What should we name him? He needs a very special name. How about, let me look at my list again. Let me pull it up. Let's see. Okay, this one isn't really like a special name, but it kind of suits him. Coda. It kind of suits him. Actually, I think it's a pretty common name. I work with dogs, and there's a bunch of dogs that I know that are named Coda. But I think it suits him. So, Coda. I know a chocolate lab named Coda. I know a husky named Coda. I know a golden retriever named Coda. I know a lot of Codas. But I think that this name suits him. Okay, and then I need to reset my live stream on my phone so I can see what you guys say. And then I know I had a couple more foals, or at least one more foal. I just gotta find the foal. Or I'm just actually losing my mind and I didn't actually have any more foals. Okay, I think I'm actually just losing my mind because I don't see any more foals. Okay. So I do want to breed that new guy though. He's really pretty. I do want to breed him to someone. Okay. I'm only going to breed a couple of foals this round so I can actually remember what mares I've bred. So we're going to do Coda, and then mares are this way. Let's do, so he's a dun silver dapple leopard appy. I don't want to breed two horses with the leopard complex because then they'll get a genetic disease called night blindness. So maybe a roan or a paint. If we do a paint, there's a possibility of a Pintalusa, which is always an exciting thing. I might do Mystic. Mystic is a really pretty horse to breed. Sunny's also would be a cool horse to breed. Sprinkles would be a cool horse to breed to him. Okay, let's do Sunny. Okay, we'll do Sunny and Sprinkles. They're right next to each other, so they'll be easy to remember. Because I think these two would be a very cool match. There we go. And then maybe for the fun of it, we'll do a black mare. Because I have Rhapsody. I do want to breed her to someone. Who's this? This is someone. Sahara. I don't remember breeding her, but apparently I bred her at some point. Okay, let's do these two. Maybe we can get a black leopard appy. Because I have yet to get a black leopard appy in this one. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what's happening. Okay. And then this is one of the mares that I've actually bred that has night blindness. So Opal here has night blindness. So she really can't move very well. She moves pretty slowly because she is, for the most part, blind. And then her and Latte are just hanging out in here. They're being besties. Okay, so we have 3 mares bred to Coda who are all fairly close together. So that way I can remember. I'm excited to see what he can throw. He's such a beautiful boy. God, he's beautiful. Okay, let's go back to our cross-country course. It looks very naked right now because we have no trees. But that's okay. I wanted to get the course laid out first before I planted the trees, which is fine with me. I don't know why I chose to do the trapdoors, but I thought that they all fit like this same vibe. Okay. Easy jump, another easy jump, and then we have a ditch. And I'm starting to get pretty close to this village over here. So I think I'm gonna start, I feel like I can go a little bit further out this way and then we'll turn it back around. Because like I feel like it doesn't need to be like a Grand Prix cross-country course. And then we'll wrap it around, maybe right along the village, perhaps, and then maybe bring it back down to over here. And pretty much make a big loop, perhaps. Because this is all going to be filled in with trees. I'm going to fill it in with trees over here. So let's, oh, I did not mean to do that. I could honestly have it wrap around this way too. Like a little bit behind the arena. I could do that as well. But that would be, I think I'm just gonna go with the original path. Wow, I just fell in the ditch. Okay, we're gonna do this. And then we're going to start turning right about here. And that's actually a pretty solid turn, if I do say so myself. Just need to touch it up a little bit. Okay, I like that. I can live with this. Okay, and then I think I'm going to build a hill, and then we're going to have a drop. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I've actually started to build a little bit outside of the pathway. So cross-country courses, trail courses, they all take some time and patience, unfortunately. And so you have to be really patient with everything. I think I'm going to build a hill. It's not going to be a ginormous hill, I don't think. Just enough to be able to make a drop. And then I can go in and make it more natural looking in a little bit. Alright, that seems alright to me. Now we just have to fill it in. Just kind of randomly do it. And this way it adds a little bit of dimension to the cross-country course, and a lot of real cross-country courses will have like a small hill that a horse has to go up to, and then a drop at the end of that hill. So it makes it seem a little bit more realistic rather than just having a flat land to ride across. Adds a little bit of dimension, which is why I like to build cross-country courses and trails on a non-flat world, on like just a normal world, because it like is already built, like the landscape is already built, so all you have to do is pretty much outline a trail and then build jumps. You don't have to like do any terraforming or anything, which is easier. But then if it's always easier to build barns and such on a flat world. But then when you get to the cross-country courses, you have to build up a hill, like so. Okay, now we're just going to make this seem a little bit more natural, which is a little bit harder to do, but that's okay. Okay, this is going to be where our drop is going to be. So the horses are going to come up here, and they're going to drop here. Which actually we probably should have made it a little bit taller. Maybe we'll do a hill and then a small hill. Like so. I need to make sure it lines up with the pathway. Okay, so pathway is right here. Okay. And other pathway is right here. So this needs to actually come out like so. Okay, and that's a pretty decent drop, I think. Right, and then let's build our pathway. Okay, and then we're going to, I am building a cross-country course in my Golden Ivy Equestrian Center world. And we're going to actually take that back a little bit. It's definitely taking some time. Oh, I did not mean to do that. But patience is a virtue. And right now we are building a drop, which is a type of cross-country obstacle that just drops down. And I think I'm gonna actually put some bushes under here, perhaps, or does that take the appeal of the drop away? I need to like Google a picture of what a drop looks like, because I'm brain farting. I love cross country in real life too. It's honestly, it gets the adrenaline going and it's so much fun to watch. Okay, and then our foal should be born, hopefully, in a few more minutes. Okay. Oh, I know what I should do. Wait a minute. Maybe. Because they have to have something to hold the dirt up, right? So it's like a barrier. Kinda, sorta. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I should add like a ground pole here. Why is this so complicated? I feel bad for anyone who has to build a cross-country course, like in real life. Whoever like comes up with the courses are geniuses. Okay, I might come back to this because I'm not entirely sold on it. But I might come back to it. Can I not? Okay, so with the trapdoors I cannot put the dirt. That's okay. That is alright. And then we're gonna have to turn because I don't want to go into the village. I want the villagers to leave me alone. So I think after the ditch we're gonna make a turn that way on like a diagonal and wrap it back down and around there. Okay, so I have my ditch, I have my drop, I need a water jump now, and then maybe some smaller, simpler jumps, which is easier said than done, to be quite honest. And then the really long process of building all the trees, which is not fun. Okay. And I'm trying to get this barn at least somewhat done so I can do like an updated barn tour of this world, because I've been wanting to do that for a while, but I want this barn to be at a place where I'm happy with it. Villager, I think you're going a little too far, my dude. You need to go back home. Okay, that seems good enough in my books. To then turn it this way some. Because I don't want it to be too close, because then the villagers will like wander onto the course. I don't want that because that is annoying. Maybe this can be like a long stretch of just sprinting. Okay. Alright, this I think I need to add more grass into here because I don't like how much dirt I accidentally put into here. Okay, that looks better. Okay, then this needs to shrink some. There we go, much better. And it'll look so much better once we have trees. Still looking good, still looking good. This, I think, needs to go away. Okay, perfect. I like this. Okay, and then we are going to go out this way. Let me see where it wraps around. So ideally I want it to wrap back to around that point over there. So maybe we go straight a little bit. Then this is where we can have our water jump, and then we wrap it back around a little bit, have like a smaller jump, and then go to back to the start. I like that. Okay, we'll do that perhaps. Okay, and then we'll have our water be here. So I'm actually going to probably start it right here. Did not mean to do that. Okay, and then we can just build out a pond. Doesn't have to be super big. Just enough to be able to like fit a jump in it. And then out of it as well. Okay, it's kind of a wonky shape, but I can honestly live with it. I feel like we need to take that out a little bit. And then we're gonna have like a jump here, and then jump out of it as well. So I like that. I'm just going to take all of this grass out, and we're going to create a little pond. And then we need to go check on our foals too. They should probably be close to being born, or are already born. I kind of forgot about them for a second. Okay, let's go check. And all the mirrors are pretty close together, so I could easily remember where they were. Okay. No baby yet. No baby yet. How much longer do y'all have? Okay, any minute now. Alright. Let's go ahead and move some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, now we're trying to escape. Oh, hold on. Your baby's very cute. Give me like 2 seconds. And okay. Okay, not an Appaloosa, but it looks like a roan of some sort. Maybe it has silver dapple in it, but it's a weird roan. Okay, a stallion. I just want another mare, guys. Come on. I think it might be a roan. Okay, seems like a pretty decent jumper. It's definitely a silver dapple, because I can tell by the mane, but it's some sort of roan. I think maybe, because the mom is champagne. Here, none of these stalls open. I think I filled them all up. Here we go. Oh no, the markings on the legs are kind of cute too. Okay, now we're trying to escape. Now we are escaping. Okay. Like, look at the diamonds on its legs. Those are pretty cool. Okay. Let's see what he is first. His athleticism is excellent. Okay. He's pretty average. Okay, he's a roan. A silver dapple roan. He doesn't have any champagne in him, so he's just like a chestnut, a silver dapple chestnut roan thing, which is very weird. I don't think that's actually possible in real life, but that's okay. Okay, what should we name him? This is kind of a weird name, but Dodger. That's what's coming to mind. Slightly strange name. I did not mean to make another book, but here I am making another book. Dodger. Then we'll get rid of this extra one. Okay, back to our other mares. You know, I honestly did not expect this barn to be as big as it is, but honestly, I'm okay with it. Okay. Oh, it's a cute baby. It's a dun, so it's a dun Tobiano. It's very cute. I was hoping you'd have like the crazy paint markings like the mom does, but I'm honestly okay with it. But I know it's going to be a stallion, which is going to break my heart because I really just want more mares. Oh, it is a mare! Yay! Okay, let's see. Not the best, however. I might just have to put her out to pasture, though. I don't know if... Okay, she's not god-awful. She's a silver dapple, dun cream Tobiano. Silver dapple, dun cream Tobiano. A dun silver dapple Tobiano. So maybe Palomino? A dun Palomino silver dapple Tobiano? I don't know. She has a lot going on with her. Which is... She doesn't even have a chest. Wow, okay. Let's name her... We'll name her... We'll just name her Rain. It's a simple name, but it's cute at the same time. Okay. She really is a pretty horse. I will say that. I guess I didn't put chests in the rest of this barn. Alright. Okay, another one this side. I'm happy to have another mare. Let's go check on our last foal, which is Rhapsody. And it looks like an appy. It is an appy. Rhapsody, you're really in the way, my dear. It's a bay appy. Okay. It looks like Kodiak, which is really funny. Oh, he's tall too. Good. Why am I getting green stars? I didn't do anything. There we go. Oh, it's a mare! Yay! Oh. Let's see how she moves. Oh, she's a good jumper. Oh. Alright. I am very happy with this foal. And she's fairly tall, 15 two hands, and she's a bit happy. Wow. Okay. I need a name for her. Let's do Pebbles. I think that's a cute name. It's more of like a pony name, but I think it is cute for an Appaloosa. Let's see what she has. I was really hoping for black, but that's okay. Alright, she's pretty good. Definitely will use her for breeding. So she is just a bay leopard appy. Is what she is. Which I'm okay with. You can never go wrong with an appy. And I will definitely continue to use her for breeding because she's a good appy, which is really good. That's all I could ever want in a foal. Okay. Well, Opal has moved from her spot very slowly, but that's okay. Okay. So I think I'm going to end the live stream here. I've been streaming for probably a good hour and a half at this point. So I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'm definitely going to continue working on this cross-country course off camera, because it does take quite a lot of time to build a cross-country course. But I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, and I hope to see you guys all hopefully in my next live stream. Bye!